Hi, my name is Kenneth Stahl, and I want to begin this video by saying thank you to Scott for allowing me to appear on his channel. I think that not only is Scott an amazing guy who has a lot to share with us, and he certainly helped me out in times where I felt alone and depressed and I didn't know what to do. He's motivated me, inspired me, but not only is he great, he also, one of the things that makes Depression to Expression an amazing channel is he lets other people share their experiences here. And I think that's the right thing to do. I think he's doing something amazing, because the more that we talk about our experiences, the more that we share, the more that we can help raise awareness and help other people who are struggling with something, you know. Because here's the thing, when I first realized that I was struggling with depression, when it first became a problem, when it started interfering with my life, I didn't know what was really happening, and I certainly didn't know that there was other people who had the same experiences, and I didn't know what to do. So communities like this are really, really helpful. So I think that, you know, if you're first, you know, realizing that, you know, depression exists in your life and you're struggling and you have all these feelings that you don't understand or whatever, I think that the most important thing to do is to talk about it. You know, find someone who's a close family member or a friend, or go get professional help. You know, find somebody to talk to about it. I think that's the first thing to do. That helped me a lot. You know, I did go and get some professional help for a little while. You know, actually, you know, one of the things that actually helped me a lot, that helps me to this day, is my YouTube channel. You know, the fact that I'm so honest and open with the way that I feel. You know, if I'm having a day where I'm really depressed, which I've gotten a lot better over time. Depression was a huge problem for me probably 4 years ago, but I've slowly been recovering. I've slowly been improving my life, and it's almost to the point where I feel like, yeah, I'm definitely not depressed anymore. But there are times when, you know, I get really emotional. There are times when I have a lot of negative thoughts, and I do feel similar things to like when depression was a huge problem. So I think it's kind of an on and off thing for me. But anyway, but like when I'm feeling like really depressed or something, when I'm having a lot of emotional moments, I go to my YouTube channel and I upload a video, and being able to share that, you know, being able to express that is extremely beneficial and helpful for me. Like, it just has, it makes things easier. I get feedback from other people, and I realize that I'm not alone, and yeah, that really helps. So, you know, part of the thing that also helps me is, at this point in my life, I'm trying to figure out, okay, now that I have a YouTube channel, how can I help other people who also struggle with things that are more severe than mine? How can I do that? And by learning about how I can possibly help other people, by like, what advice would I give to somebody, by thinking about that, it actually helps me deal with my own, you know, my own problems. So besides depression, one of the things that I've also struggled with in my life is social anxiety. Now, it might not seem like that because, you know, you probably think I look pretty confident right here in front of the camera, which is true. I am. I'm absolutely confident doing this. But when you put me out in social situations, you know, at like a party, you know, anywhere where there's a lot of people, even just going to the store or just driving down the road, I you know, I get a lot of this social anxiety. Obviously not driving, but like, it's hard for me to open up to people. It's hard for me to talk to others. And you know, when I was younger in like high school, and they would have like a school dance or something, I was standing against the wall. And when I was in school and I was like younger, you know, this is like what, 5 years ago or whatever now, you know, I would not have any friends. I wouldn't talk to anybody. And you know, today I still have this, you know, what this has caused me to do is completely isolate myself from other people. And I feel lonely. I feel like, and it's hard for me to like reach out. It's hard for me to make friends. It's hard for me to do all this stuff. So anyway, I probably can't explain all this stuff right now, but I have made videos on my channel where I talk about social anxiety a little bit, in my experience. So that's just one of the things that I've struggled with. I think with social anxiety, I think one of the things is that a lot of it has to do with confidence. So I struggle with a low self-esteem, you know, and you know, like right now, I'm fairly confident enough to know that, you know, I've been uploading videos for a while now on YouTube, and this is what I like to do. I understand how to, you know, talk in front of a camera, so I'm confident in that. But when I get in other situations, my confidence just goes down, and that brings out the fear, wondering what other people are going to think about me, and being totally in my head, and really not able to truly live and express myself the way that I want to not truly be able to share, you know, talk to other people and make friends and be friendly. So, you know, I think one of the things that we have to do is learn to love ourselves, no matter what. To realize that there's nothing, you know, I think this is one of the things that was very important for me to realize, was that there's really nothing wrong with me. Like, I have to first learn to love myself before anybody's really gonna pay attention to me, right? Before anybody's gonna, you know, before it's gonna be easier for me to go out and make friends and talk to people, you know, I have to be comfortable within my own skin, realizing there's nothing wrong with me, and love myself. So that's been important. So self-esteem has always been an issue. You know, on my channel, what I learned is that my most popular video that I have on there is a video where I say I hate myself and I hate my life. And I just made a video talking about that in the moment because that's the way I felt that day, but that's the most popular video on my channel. So what that has helped me understand is that there's a lot of people who feel that way. A lot of people who in their brains they're saying, I hate myself. I hate my life. In other words, you're not satisfied with who you are. You're not satisfied with, you know, the particular, you know, the way that your life is. You know, what kind of job you have. You know, if you're in a relationship or not in a relationship. People aren't satisfied with that. So this is an important piece of information for me to know, and it's something that I'm trying to focus on right now. Is how can I help myself not hate myself and not hate my life? You know, it's learning to love everything and be grateful for what you have. That's important. And also, you know, everything is not just going to magically get better. It is going to be a process. It's going to take a lot of time. It's not going to happen overnight. So focusing on the small steps that you can take each and every day is where your focus should be. It's not thinking about everything needs to be perfect right now. Nothing is perfect. Learning that I am not perfect and will never be perfect and I'm always going to be imperfect is one of the most important things that I've had to learn. One of the other things that I have always done is this idea of labeling and creating ideas of, you know, like calling myself a loser, saying I'm stupid, saying I'm lazy, you know, and when those thoughts are like limiting beliefs which have controlled me and prevented me from feeling good about myself. They've, you know, and they've the trick is to identify those. So this is my advice, this is what I've learned, is to be aware of your own thoughts and identify what kind of labels, what kind of thoughts you have, and then, you know, once you identify them, like saying I'm a loser, you know, to really be critical of those thoughts and kind of, you know, replace them with thoughts that are more accurate and aren't like that. So that's something that I focus on. That's something that I've really learned that helped me a lot, because a lot of the stuff that I struggle with in my life is just all up here. It's all what my thoughts are. Negative thinking, labeling, needing to be perfect, needing everything to be better, and just kind of letting go of all that stuff. Learning to love myself. So yeah, thank you, Scott, for allowing me to make this video, and I just want to say thank you to everybody who has watched this video. I hope that now that you've finished watching that you'll go over and check out some of the videos I have for you, and if you like any of them that you'll subscribe and see what else I have coming. Yeah, so that's it. I'll see you there. Leave a comment below, let Scott and me know what you think about this video, and I guess that's it.